Hey, and good day to you, Igra. You were at the Mossad. You have several years of experience in the head of the MIA department. Would you like to just explain what your role in the Mossad was and what you did?
I had many roles. Many roles over the years. Starting with a field agent, station chief, and division head.
Do you have a favorite role?
Yes, the lower, the better.
Why?
Why? Because the minute that you work with people and you work at the field, this is the most exciting, this is the most fulfilling job you can do.
Really? Okay, interesting. What actually takes up a majority of an agent's time?
Next question.
Okay, what is the majority of the work like? Is it like really in the field or more like online research, or how can one imagine this?
Modern human intelligence, and the difference between human intelligence and technological intelligence is between the difference of agents, of spies, and on the other hand, cyber SIGINT, what is called SIGINT, which is signal intelligence. In this modern world, where you have Facebook, Schmacebook, and all of this, signal intelligence is overriding. People, intelligence agencies know everything about you. Everything. The minute you turn on your phone, they know everything about you. When you go to the toilet, when you go to sleep, what did you say to your mother? What did you say to your boyfriend? It's all there because you have a phone.
And what intelligence agencies are you talking about? Who knows?
Everyone. If you look historically, look at what Nasrallah came online and told his people in the Hezbollah. He said, throw your phones away. Because the minute that you carry them, they know everything about you. This is one thing. Human intelligence is something else, is recruiting people like yourself and making you into a spy. This is also done today through the internet. Nobody has to meet you. You have to look for a job or look for some occupation, and somebody has to offer you something that you have completely dreamed about. Now, if, for example, what do you want to be when you're really old? When you grow up, what would you like to be? A television interviewer, right?
Well, it's not about me.
No, but this is the question. You want to do this? If you want, the way to recruit you and make you into a spy is offer you a job, which is a fictitious job, at a television station. You will say yes. By the time that we will give you all kinds of missions on the way. On the way, by the time you realize what you're doing, you have broken the law. And once you have broken the law, it's very easy to manipulate you. This is what intelligence agents do, intelligence agencies do. They recruit human intelligence through people's desires. It's like jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is using your force against you.
Right, I understand, thank you. What actually makes a good intelligence service?
Collection of, at the end of the day, having information about the next war tomorrow morning.
Is that an issue that specifically applies to Israel?
It applies to anyone. The Ukrainian wanted to know when is the Russian invasion, and they did know through the Americans. The Americans came online and said to everyone, tomorrow morning, this is what's going to happen. Yeah. This is the main target of an intelligence agency. The main target for an intelligence agency is to know what the other side's leader is thinking. What is between his ears, not what is on his phone. He can say everything on his phone, but we want to know what he thinks. Does he really want this or that? And this is what intelligence agencies around the world look for.
Well, how does one know what people think?
Very easy. How, does your boyfriend know what you think? Because now I have to recruit your boyfriend.
All right, I see. And what makes a good agent?
The guy that recruits your boyfriend. That's very simple.
Okay. So you said that intelligence services in every country have this one goal of anticipating war. But are there any challenges that are specific to Israel and Israel's intelligence service?
Same as the world. Israel is a mega force in the world of intelligence, as the war in the Middle East now showed.
Okay. Some media describe the Mossad as sort of a infamous intelligence service.
Why infamous?
Or that it would be sort of mysterious. Do you have any explanation for this?
People who work there, it's a job. They work there. It's a great work, but this is what they do. They go in, like you go to work here, they get up in the morning, go to their work. This is a job and this is what they do. They have to be special kind of personality. They have to have special capabilities.
What capabilities?
They have to be, again, don't have enough time for that, okay?
Is there like a worst characteristic or something that is totally out of place?
Okay.
You said as an agent you have to have certain characteristics and you have to have certain things. Is there something that's on the other side that's very like the downside to have if you want to work there?
The problem with people that work in intelligence is that if they didn't work in intelligence, they'd be crooks.
Okay. Is there a specific achievement, since you were talking about fulfillment, is there a specific achievement in your time at the Mossad that you were especially proud of?
Next question.
Okay. Is there something that you wish you could have done, but you couldn't deliver?
If I continue working there, I would.
Why?
The answer to this in Hebrew, kacha. So it is.
Okay. Are there also secrets that you need to keep from your family and your loved and dear ones?
Yeah, my wife didn't know that I worked in the Mossad before we got married.
Really? How does that affect you? Does it bother you? She loves you less. Okay. But is it hard for you that you can't tell everything to your loved people?
No, you learn to live with this.
Is there something that is hard about this job? Or what was the biggest challenge for you?
Time with your wife. That's the hard thing. See, I have to get...
Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think you're finished. You did a great job.
One last question I do have. With the rising challenges that we experience in the world right now, specifically in the national security area, how must, from your opinion, the European Union Intelligence and Situation Center, so the intelligence service of the European Union, which frankly nobody knows, how must it improve?
I don't know if it's improved or not improved. The European Union has a huge problem in the Union itself. Immigration to the Union over the years is such that it has created many security problems for the Union, as you've seen, and you see it all along. If you ask me, I foresee much bigger problems as we go along. Not only Islamic factions, but the minute that the Islamic factions has grown, the ultra-right has gotten stronger. And the ultra-right is just as a problem as the ultra-Muslim. We are looking at both sides. We have just come back from Italy, and I spoke to an Italian, and my wife will tell you the same about a Spaniard. Many Europeans think that this is the end of Europe.
Okay, you got a bit very broad here, but I want your... It has to be broad. Sometimes it has to be broad. But you have an advice specifically for the EU intelligence service?
For the who? Yeah, for the EU, no, I don't. Be better.
Okay, well, thank you very much.